doing the recording now. You on the fucking app already?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
on
you on the
the.
app. Yeah. I was gonna say like Fox, like they fucking saw Seth MacFarlane and they're just like
This artiste.
this guy's a
This
fucking
artiste.
genius. How many seasons? And then he just probably
Alright.
probably just pulls something out of his ass and he's just like 13. And they're just like, oh my god, mother god, this guy is gonna make us so much money.
Yeah. And
All
he
right.
probably has like he probably has like a girl that he brought in the background with like a plate of Coke. And then he's like, all right, yeah, pass it around, pass it around.
Pass it around, pass it
This is
around.
part of
We need
this
more.
is
We
part of the
need more. Get
presentation.
this guy more coke.
How many shows?
Shit.
Episodes?
Oh,
Those episodes.
sorry. Sugar burger, sugar burger. We're live. We're live now, and welcome to Scribbled States. I was gonna say retarded. Fuck. I have a parental advisory on this one now too. So I mean, curse as you have to, but we'll try to keep it to a minimum. All that good stuff. I still struggle with that shit, man. It is so with a week like this, man. It's been hectic. Like, what the hell is going on?
What has been going on, Lou? What has been going on?
Yeah, I don't know a lot, man. Like, I mean, just like in general,
Yeah, just a bunch of
yeah, a bunch of bullshit
bullshit.
at work, fucking people being all crazy and shit. Dude, I saw like when I went out to work today, there was like 40 cops. I'm like over exaggerating, yes, but like there was like 40 cops like just kind of coasting up and down my regular route, like fucking
Mhm.
searching, like looking for someone just to just mess up, like, oh yeah, that guy. I'm gonna get my money out of this guy, looking for wallets to pick. But celebrity wise, like what's going on in the thing? Like, I've been having like weird ass pop culture stuff coming about. You know what I mean?
What the heck?
Yeah.
Play
So
more, bro.
well, first of all, we'll get back into that a little later. I was tripping out on these character designs, like how he just uses a lot of the same formula, but it's in a way where it's like slightly different. Like, okay, so here I'll start shaping on my side. You can start shaping on your side, right? I'm gonna call I call dibs on American Dad because I've always liked American Dad over Family Guy, you know? And I noticed that there's like a shape selector here, and I'm almost confident you can get the shapes of these characters just using the shape selector, you know?
Yeah, like this figure tool.
Yeah. So trip out. Like, I'll do the first one over here. I gotta go on an active layer. Here, I'll do the one right below you. Tell me
The
if you can
tool.
see. Tell me if you
Yeah.
could. Hold on. Tell me if you could see this. Oh yeah, I have to bring this over and then. Oh my god, they changed it so much. I don't like that. All right, whatever. Tell me if you could see this. I want to make sure it's not like blocking out. You see that? It's like a dark shape. Should be
Perfect
this like,
circle.
yeah, big dark circle. Watch, check it out. So like when it comes to character design, they talk about like making your characters distinguishable only by like using these black blobs, right? So if I go to like Roger over here, I could almost make his shape just by using these basic colors or basic shapes, Like boom, there's a circle there, there's an oval right here of mass. I forgot if what it is to like hold it and expand it from the center. Maybe shift? No, no. Maybe alt. No, alt is just that's a cool little shortcut. Apparently, alt is like the color tool, color select tool. I mean, you can start doing this like with your own characters over there too. But look, if I black this character out, you should be able just to tell that it's Roger. So he's got kind of like a triangle thing here. I'm gonna make this easier. There's another tool they have where it's like it lassos and then you can just kind of fill it in. Excuse me, fill it in. That was like half the watermelon I ate. But check this out. It's a trip, and I think Stewie kind of has like the same thing going. You know. So if we black Roger out, just the basic shape without the hands or feet or whatever. he's got like this alien
Yeah.
Columbus shape.
The alien.
So like here, let me see if I could
Are
just
you, are you a fan of Seth MacFarlane?
his writing, yes. His cartoon style? I'm not really I was never really big on it. It always felt like a ripoff of The Simpsons, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But we do know that it's like slightly different. Now, trip out on where I am right here with Roger. See how I blotched everything out and you could still just tell that it's him. And this is one thing that I kind of like how he changes the style, but at the same time, it's like it's so polished to be easily animated that it takes a lot of the life out of the character. So I feel like there's some frames or in their series that they have to dissect basic shapes to make them slightly out of place to build okay, hold on. Like for example, let me show you the first version of Steve. I don't know if you know this, but like Steve from American Dad had a original character layout from Seth MacFarlane beef or MacFarlane. Am I saying that right? MacFarlane?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
The Irish.
Yeah. So I have my Google browser open. No one can see it from here, but I'm gonna pull it out anyways. Steve.
Oh, so are you saying like the characters like they're so polished that like the life is kind of
Yeah, it kind of it
they
kills
get a
the
little
life.
yeah.
It kills the life of like we'll put original. See, my brain's not even functioning today. It's just so wild. Okay, I'm gonna show you the first rendition that they were going to make Steve, and it's technically the same idea. I hope they don't strike this because we're doing this for educational purposes. But to my knowledge, I believe they put him in an episode, but then they redesigned him. See this guy?
Oh,
Yeah, that's how he was originally going to look. Now imagine going through American Dad and then like seeing this. Like I don't think it's as iconic, but the design I feel is a lot better, right?
yeah, I think he looks cooler in American Dad, but like the design feels very Rick and Morty coded.
Yeah, like the newer design's more like thick and like full, like healthy kid, you know? And
Mhm.
this older design is more like
A rough draft.
yeah, like it's got like a spade to it. Look at that. Here, let me it's almost got like this spade shape for the head, you know? And he's kind of got like this other blotch as I blotched the entire thing out. Gotta bring my layer up.
It feels more personal like the older one.
Yeah, the newer version that they did, right?
Mhm.
It is more personal because they actually had a character designer. I think his whole getup was like this. Let me see if I can
Wait,
just do it on the side. Like his
which one do you think feels more personal? The one
this
you're
this one
copying
over
right now, right?
here. The one I'm
No, I feel
copying has more well, character design. It has more character in general, right?
yeah, it feels more personal.
So if
Like
we get these shapes, his head's kind of like
cool.
almost triangle, right? Then you get his neck in there, but it makes it feel more personal because it's these basic shapes, and then his it doesn't show his shoes, but his shoes were just like baggy pants and like just feet like that, and then his hands would come out like this, right? And it feels more personal because it's got like a 90s look, to it, like a
Yeah.
90s cartoon look. And this new
Magic the
Steve,
school bus has.
yeah, yeah. And this new Steve, when you think about it, here, let me go back to just like a regular pen. Yeah, this new Steve is just
He's
like,
rather crazy.
yeah, it's not that he's fatter, it's just that he's more generic, you know? Because he's got like this split in the hair. Obviously, it's better character design because it's creating shapes that are different. If you look at this and Roger, right? They're almost like the same design, you know?
Mm. Yeah, that's crazy.
Bulbous, and they
That's
don't really
crazy.
match. They don't really match with Stan's design. And I didn't put the wife or anything on here because I just thought three should be enough for like a little 30-minute thing, you know? But these basic shapes that Steve is right here, obviously he's got like a cylinder for a neck. You break it down into cylinders and you look at this, right? A majority of this is just for puppet rigging animation because then we have our pivots and stuff like here and here, right? We got our joints, joints, joint, pivot, joint, pivot, and then joint, right? We got another one down here for the shoes, boom, boom. And it's so crazy
That's
how
what I was
that,
gonna say. I imagine the new one's a lot easier, a lot faster to draw, right? Probably.
yeah, well, I mean, they don't really draw them like with the Family Guy stuff over here too, man. Like Brian too is just like a bunch of shapes just to like put together roughly so that it's easy. So you look at his
Mhm.
nose is just kind of like a bell, right? So it's this cylinder, and then it just kind of bulbouses out like that, right? And then you add the nose at the end of it. And then you guys' ears are just like two little triangles. And then you obviously the eyes in Family Guy are usually just together or they're separate. Um, the mouth is easy because it's just two separate parts. They're always in like this third plane. So like it's rare to see them on separate planes, right? So it just trips.
Can you discuss that? Can you discuss that a little bit more? Third plane.
Oh, third plane?
I think I know what you. I think I know what you mean.
Okay, so like trip out.
They kind of just float in the scene, right?
No, no,
Like
no. Like there's first, second, and a third. Okay, so like I'll use like
background,
Stewie.
foreground,
I'll
middle ground.
use Stewie for example. Okay, let me see if I got some like emptiness up here I could use. So for Stewie, Stewie's like this football shape. There's gonna be like
Uh-huh.
there's gonna be three planes. There's first plane. I like to say like front view or three views, right? Front view is where the character is facing forward. A quarter plane is like kind of halfway
Yeah.
there, right? And then side plane is like far left, right? But then there's also like another quarter plane, a rear quarter, and then the back, right? So if we
Hmm.
draw Stewie in these directions, I'll use just his head. His head will be here for the first one, right? And then as he turns, there's going to be difference in the head and the shape, right? And as he's to the side, it shows more difference, right? And then you're towards the
Hmm.
back or the third quarter, we'll probably just pick up his ear and his head's facing this way. And then there's
Yeah,
this
it's just a reflection of it, kind of.
yeah, yeah. So like that's what I like to, at me, I like to call them planes just because it's like easier for me. Because anytime I think of views, I think of like perspective. This is what happens with like at least not just me. I know it's not just me because sometimes there's um what do you call it? Like there's people with multi position jobs out in the animation industry, and sometimes people are layout artists, which control the view, right? Like they control the layout of like this view. This would be like the front view of the house, and they draw the plane on it, right? And then they do the guidelines or whatever, and then they fill everything in accordingly, right? Um, and their terminology just like jumbles together, right? So a lot of the times I just like to group stuff together so it makes it a little easier. Oh, here I am going like 15 minutes into the episode. Anyways, I wanted to talk about celebrities, man. Here, let's trace these guys. Did you hear about that guy David?
Hold on, I wanna. I have a good I have a good transition
Wait,
segue into it.
yeah, okay, so you want to segue into something real quick?
No, we were just talking about, but I just want. I had this way to segue it.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. Like fucking
So
go ahead and
the way
segue.
they polish these characters
Yeah,
and like make them all Pixar or whatever,
yeah,
all polished. One of our topics was how the perception of celebrities and what they do to each other, like not to each other, but like their looks or whatever,
yeah,
just their perception that they are perceived by the audience.
yeah. Oh, you're
That
talking about
that
their alter ego, so to say.
just 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 like Stan and these guys and saying these people feel more personal, like these little weird imperfections on these characters.
Yeah.
It feels like big Hollywood. Um,
Yeah, they do bring a lot of character to
kind of does that to celebrities.
I feel like I feel like the I forget what it's called. It's like the oh, what am I thinking of? It's there's a word in my brain. It was kind of like when we were trying to think of nepotism that one day and it just didn't come to my head. It's like the same thing. Um, but like for whatever word I'm looking for right now.
But can you describe what you're kind of getting the word? What's the like? What's the word mean
Um,
or to describe?
it's like when you're trying to portray um not so much character because I use character a lot and it's not the word I'm looking for.
A persona?
When you put like yeah, when you put personality to something and they try to make it like generic, like a generic personality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that really brings out the thing. Like you hear about generic personalities, right? And you
Hmm.
think about things like a strong chin, obviously. Stan's got a really strong chin. And you think about the same thing too. A strong chin on Peter is also a personality trait that gives him a
Yeah.
generalization that he's like the man of the house. You know what I mean? So it brings on these like
Think-
characteristics. Characteristics. Ah, there you go.
That's it. Yeah. Categorizations like that when an actor tries to break into Hollywood, they kind of like find your typecast and get those roles wherever you fit.
Pretty much, man. It's so crazy
Uh,
because
yeah. Uh, I don't. I want. I do want to get into the topic you're talking about because I don't know which like David.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know much about the kid, but I was just reading the article. Um, go on about your topic first, because we could delve into David a little more, you know, after that. But I definitely like to touch base on it, on like your opinion on it, just like after, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, what's really like just all of we were talking about celebrities and like how they back in the day, like you had Martin Scorsese as a director, and he was making these weird ass films like Casino
Yeah,
and Goodfellas and doing weird shit in the 70s. You just don't really get that anymore. Like rap music is super popular, mainstream even.
yeah,
It's like back in the day, Tupac and Biggie were just doing little radio shows trying to get rap music popular.
yeah.
Like those guys weren't media trained. What's going on? Don't we have soul in art anymore?
I mean,
Not like
I,
this character right here, the weird ass Steve.
I feel like it's not so much about like the character of like how they built their personas, you know what I mean? Um but it's more about like what they use like as a like for, so like when Biggie before he was Biggie like his a lot of his medium was like using lyrics to express his what do you call it uh to express himself, you know what I mean, like to get his as an outlet to use his medium as an outlet because not everyone has like the same medium, right? And
Yeah, sure. It's just
I
all
had this
artists.
weird idea today that like um it's just like this weird idea that um everyone has like heavy power over themselves, right?
Mhm.
And like
Yeah,
when it comes to society, society expects you to be a specific way, right?
yeah,
So
absolutely.
what I think is that when people realize how much power they hold in themselves, um, they are able to escape their own prison,
Sure.
right?
Very sure on reality.
Yeah. Well, like their reality in terms of like where they trap themselves. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, because I mean, I felt that way for the longest time. I felt stuck at my job, and you know how much I feel like that job just drags me down. You know, but the reality is, it only made me feel stuck because honestly, yeah, I only made me feel stuck because it wasn't the type of growth that I wanted in a job, right? So as I grow older or more into that job, um, I felt more capable to empower myself by realizing what actual what actually ignites my passion, right? So like
Yep.
when once your passion ignites, you have the possibility of empowering yourself into anything. You know, like I could have like if it wasn't art, think about like okay, well I could have gotten to like graphic design or like computer um, programming. You know, and if I just did computer programming, I'd just be like, hold on, why the hell am I making this company so much money when I could just go out there and do it myself, right?
Mhm.
So like there's this construct of uh of oh, I don't have to work for
Somebody else.
anybody else. So like it's like an empowerment to just step away and allow my creativity to not be constricted to what others' expectations of me are. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I feel like this whole back to the media thing, I feel like a lot of what media does is to help out a lot of these corporations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Believe it.
yeah, like um it doesn't help anybody, man. It really doesn't. Like obviously back
Are
to
we
the
talking about like Family Guy and American Dad here?
yeah, like Family Guy and American Dad. It doesn't help anybody to stay small like that. I do know that I like American Dad. The writing is slightly a little deeper and less potty humor, right? Than the it's a lot less potty humor than um Family Guy, but I feel like the messages are a little bit deeper there, you know?
I have a story about this though.
Yeah, go for it.
I remember I was a kid, like 12,
Yeah,
like 10, you know, house I was living. You, I probably shouldn't have been watching it at that age, but what are you gonna do, my brother? And your friends would watch it.
yeah. That's okay. I watched a lot of like cartoons
Yeah.
and shit with my brother too. A lot of shit that like
Um,
thinking about it is just like, okay, maybe that's why he's all fucked up. It's all in the family.
oh yeah, but the story is, there was this episode about like cows and shit,
Yeah,
and Peter Griffin has a stroke from like eating too much burgers.
yeah,
Then a part in the episode, they go into like this clip of a cow being like born, dropping out of its mother's like vagina, I guess, and
yeah,
straight into like a meat grinder,
yeah.
getting like crushed up, and it gets folded into like a patty.
Well, I mean
After that,
that's
I was like, man, I can't. I was like 10. I was like, all right, I'm not. I'm gonna stop eating meat. Not meat, but like I stopped eating burgers for like a whole year. I couldn't like eat McDonald's without thinking about that episode.
yeah. I don't blame you. That kind of stuff could
I,
lead to
I'm just
a lot of vegetarianism, so to say. I mean, like I'm
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
plant I'm
I'm just saying the
plant-based
power of
myself.
art. Like it made me stop eating burgers for like a year when I was like 10.
Yeah. Well, it's like shock value
So,
to kind of bluntly throw things into your face. You know what I mean?
yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to go vegan now because I still view it as the same way.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, we're eating
You're trying, dude.
meat from other animals.
Yeah, you're trying. I'm like I feel like I was forced into it. Like my stomach just stopped liking meat. But I mean there was like signals there to give myself
You don't have
um
Lyme disease?
no, I don't got Lyme disease. It's just
It's like
I
maybe
don't
it's something.
I don't produce enzymes uh to break down a lot of
Your met-
meats.
your metabolism.
Nah, I think it's a gastrointestinal because my mom has kind of a similar thing where she can't eat like seeds, you know? And I feel like it's part of that, you know? But back on the vegan thing, like being plant-based, I feel like eventually my body was just telling me the entire time when I used to eat meat, right? That I wasn't supposed to. And I'll probably get a lot of fucking hate for this just because people hate plant eating dudes or people, you know. There's always those people that are just like, oh, how do you know a vegan, blah, 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 or well, they'll tell you or some bullshit, right? Um, I, um, I'm not like that. You know, like I'm not that guy to go out there and be like, "Oh, I eat this. Did you know that?" And then, like someone just be surprised about it. I usually just don't bring it up because I don't really think about it. But um, yeah, I do feel like my body is a lot more capable than it used to be. But something like shock value, I don't think was enough to deter me, man. Like my Instagram's going wild right now. I think this is how they ran up on those David videos because my Instagram's been showing me like gore threads. So someone's getting like these old gore videos from like rotten.com or like cartel sites and post them up on a profile and then like advertising it like so some accounts are you follow this account because this or that or like it'll have like the what do you call it it'll have like that the Mr. Incredible, like where he's normal, and then they have like the extremely contrasted picture of him with like low value, you know. And it's just like those who think they know and those who actually know, and then they'll show like a guy getting his head smashed with like a hammer, but
Yeah,
blurring it out, or like stopping it before it actually hits him. Some of them are actually pretty crazy, man. Like I've been seeing this other thread that had like a dude get shot in the head just because he wasn't responding to someone that was robbing him. Like some dude robbed his store, put a gun straight to his head, and the guy didn't do anything. He was just kind of there, like all lame, you know. Like, and I say lame, like not like oh that guy's lame, you know, like fucking, like it was like more like lame as in like his
you should have fought him right there with the saw
yeah,
gun
or
coming
like
in his
fought
face.
for
You
his
should have
life
pulled
or
him in.
something. He literally just stood there like as the guy wasn't pressing the gun against his head, and eventually the
Yeah,
guy was just like, you know what, fuck this guy, and blew his brains out, you know. But it's crazy to think how like people get like all limp and stuff out of nowhere. It's like a switch just turns off. Anyways, enough about that kind of morbid stuff. David, this guy.
well, I mean, yeah, but what are you gonna do, bro? Yeah, it's like, what can you do, bro? It's like if someone
I mean, you can
you can
try
choose.
to grab the gun and like wrestle with the dude, you know. Like, but that guy, it wasn't like he was in shock or anything. He wasn't scared. He was just like ignoring the dude, like he wasn't there in the video. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what do
Like
you
he
like?
was trying to call the guy's bluff, and the guy was just like, you know what? Nah, that isn't no bluff, and then just like ended the dude.
I guess, but it's like, mm,
It really makes you think about life, you know.
yeah, but I mean, if someone has a gun pointed to your face,
I'm gonna
like
wrestle with that motherfucker, dude. If
it's
someone points a gun at me, I'm like,
like you can,
if I'm
but just
dying, at least I died trying to go out like a fucking champ, you know. Or if I have the opportunity to try to run and evade it, yeah, go for it. But if I'm close enough, I'm just like fight or flight, motherfucker, you know.
rather, yeah, I don't like, dude. So I told you before, I do I've done accounting work with my friend,
Yeah,
and it's me and my brother. Some his friend runs a thing, and we've made some other friends along the way that work with us.
yeah,
And there's like different positions, people that set up, managers and stuff. It's like, so there's this one manager guy.
yeah,
He's a bi guy. He's a white guy, like redneck. He has like an accent. He talks like this. He's like, "Oh," that's just funny. Like fucking weird dude. He's a weirdo. So you just know like his character's like zany a little bit.
yeah.
And
I'm kind of that character at work, man. Easy, easy.
uh but like he married like this Filipino woman from like Philippines that he met over online and brought her here
Yeah,
with like her child to live with him in like his trailer or whatever. So he's like just one of those outskirt people.
yeah,
But anyways, so yeah, you work in the gas station. You work at 7-Elevens and shit, and
yeah.
you meet a bunch of fucking psychos. Just people who are fucking crazy.
Dude, I used to work at
Uh,
a
but
friggin'
listen.
yeah, yeah.
Let
Go
me
for it.
finish this real
Go for
quick.
it.
You meet like psychotic people, mentally ill people.
Oh, dude, I
You know.
believe it. I believe it.
So there was this guy that pointed like a gun at somebody,
Oh, what the fuck?
and, and the manager saw what was happening. The guy that I'm telling you, the zany guy, he like walks over to him, steps in front of his coworker that's working for them. Then he's like, "If you're gonna shoot anybody, you're gonna have to shoot me." And he's like, "But and put that shit down." It was like, "Don't try it." And apparently, he just walked off.
Yeah. I feel
Like,
like it's just because
you
like a
could
lot of
try.
people are
You hold
bluffing.
on. You can try and fight, but it's like shoot me, bro. What are you talking about? It's like I'm not gonna fucking change my ways. It's like it's like do what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna keep doing my shit. So I disagree with you on the fight or whatever. It's like I'm just like I'm not. I don't know, bro.
I guess it's like a
I
thing of
think
circumstance, but I Honestly, I'll see if I could forward you the video if you want to see it. It's just kind of like so random. Like you'll see what I'm talking about, man. Like
dude,
everyone in the
I
comments
don't
is
know.
just like this guy got like zero fight or flight. But anyways,
Yeah,
back
like,
real
dude, like,
quick back
the
to
thing,
David. We're
but
at
the
like
thing about the thing about life is like, I live in North Carolina,
yeah.
and one of the bigger cities, Charlotte. This fucking Ukrainian girl like fled her country, and this happened like 2 weeks ago. But like this fucking guy, he was a black guy, I don't know, like like insane asylum or whatever,
Yeah.
and he like he slices, like he slit her throat on the subway.
Oh fuck. That happens in Portland over here, not too long ago too.
Yeah, so it's like I wouldn't ride a fucking train at fucking 9 o'clock at night. I know what's happening, but it's like, what are you gonna do, bro? There's not much you can do. You just gotta fucking keep walking.
So all the other people on there are just kind of like they had. It's like yeah, what else are they gonna do, right?
I guess I don't know. It was like these two older. You got the guy's like mentally unwell, just fucking drug addict, fucking doing push-ups on the highway.
Yeah, just kind of doing their crazy drug bullshit. You know, like fighting demons
Yeah,
and
so
fucking skinwalkers and shit that no one else can see. Maybe they're Ghostbusters, man.
it's
Shit, when are they Ghostbusters? You know, you never know. But trip out on this. Back to David real quick. I found an article. Okay, so this is the headline: Los Angeles Times. Teenager Celeste Rivas was went missing a year ago. She was found dead in Singer David's Tesla in Hollywood Hills. Okay, a missing 15-year-old Inland Empire girl was found dead in an abandoned Tesla registered rising singer David. He's got like millions of views and stuff now, man. Like I tripped out on his Spotify. Celeste Rivera disappeared in April 2024 and was discovered severely decomposed at Hollywood's tow yard in September. This is September, man. This is like yesterday. The singer is cooperating with the police, who are treating the death as a homicide the with undetermined causes. Now, obviously, she's in pieces, so it's hard to find her. But according to like another article that I read through earlier, they found more bodies in like other junkyards. So they think that maybe this impound yard had someone just found his car and threw her in there, you know? Which is sus because like when someone comes up in like the R&B hip hop stuff that crazy, I start thinking of like all the weird little conspiracy things or how people get into like, oh well, maybe it's Illuminati stuff where like they're trying to
yeah, yeah.
hoax him. You know what I mean?
That's what I was like. You think it's cold or something?
Yeah. So the other thing that I trip out on is like trip out on these song lyrics. There's song lyrics. One in particular, I think it's called like homicide something. Right? D. How they spell is like D4VD, like David, but with like the four being the A. You know, David. It's called. I think it's called like homicide, romantic homicide. He has a he has a song called Romantic Homicide. he, he wrote, um, which like makes you think, you know, like this was done before the murder, right? But he has lyrics like this, trip out. This a lot of his songs have this vibe to it, and according to his like the people I've been looking at like YouTube on my breaks and stuff, like his music video is just like, oh shit, it's kind of sounds like how he did his that girl, you know, that 15-year-old girl. So let trip out on this one verse. In the in the back of my mind, you died, and I didn't even cry, not a single tear, and I'm sick of waiting patiently for someone that won't even arrive. And it says, in the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it. but it's true. I hate you. That's fucking wild, huh?
And he's an R&B singer.
Yeah, dude. So like thinking about it, it's like, um,
Hey, that's that guy's fault. Fuck him. What are you talking about? It's like, bro, what?
do you think, do you think he did it? Do you think he did it? Because he's still touring right now, allegedly. You know?
All right, bro. Well, what I'm saying is, you can be like, oh, this is just the system trying to blame it on whatever guy.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. So if you do that, why are you saying that shit in the songs? It's like,
I feel like it's one of those
oh,
things
I mean,
like when rappers,
coincidences are crazy, but
it reminds me of like how rappers tell on themselves almost, you know? But like, of course, everyone's going to think you did it when you write lyrics like that. You know what I mean? Like the moment something happens, right? Like it's kind of
I
like,
mean, do you know who YNW Melly is?
excuse me, what was that? It kind of got a little messy on that part.
YNW Melly?
W. E. Melly? Who's that?
YNW Melly?
Who that?
He's a rapper that like just he's in court right now because he pulled up to the hospital with like his friends, shot, whatever. Then he has songs that say the same shit.
Oh, about like how he shot his friends and whatnot? Or like, or is it
Exactly.
just, ah, that's
No,
freaking
it's
wild.
exact. It's a bro. You got to look it up right now. Not look it up right after this.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, like we're at 42 minutes. We can keep talking about this and like, hey, if you guys want to join the after talks and whatnot, come join our Discord on the Loot Crew Discord. We chat
Um,
behind the scenes, so like when we go live, you know, you'll get notified and all that good stuff. Anything you want to mention to our lovely audiences, Frank?
wait, are we? Wait, we're done.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up just because we're at like 42 minutes. These longer episodes, they start killing retention after like 30.
Cool.
But we could keep talking
Thanks for
after.
tuning in, guys. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, keep tuning in. We got a lot more to talk about. Sorry we didn't draw too much on this episode, but like we got some cool little sketches out. You know what I mean? But we'll have like more
Hey,
topics
bro,
later.
as we had a fucking good ass conversation about these figure drawings up here.
Yeah, yeah. We had
But
like
stu-
in depth like design take aparts. I'd say this is a good design episode, right? I was thinking like
this
if you
is
I was thinking maybe next episode we'll go and draw with random people, you know, like on this app, because you know how there's that option to just go and join anyone's server, right? So I was thinking maybe we could just draw with other people. If you guys want to draw with us, maybe we'll make an open picture so we could just collab together, and then you could listen to us talk while we're collabing, you know. But all right, so me and Frank are going back to the Loot Crew Discord. Thank you for showing up, and we enjoyed your time. All right. Bye, guys. Bye.